Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Searcy High School welcomes you to Lion Arena for tonight's matchup between the Nettleton Lady Raiders and your Searcy Lady Lions. Will you please rise as you are able and remove your hats as we honor America with a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the performance of our national anthem. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now, Reese Helton with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's vast gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visitors, the Lady Raiders. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 1, K.K. Hardaway. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 2, Jessica Collins. At guard, a 5'9" freshman, number 15, Tori Cunningham. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 22, Kinsley Patterson. And in the post, a 5'10" senior, number 33, Kaylee Franklin. The head coach of the Lady Raiders is Kevin Frisbee, assisted by Griffin Hogue, Jarrett Clowbury, and Kayla Amarez. And now, Lion fans, get on your feet. It's time to meet the starting lineups for your Searcy Lady Lions. At guard, a 5'6" senior, number 3, Cadence Pettis. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 10, Jayla Wynn. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 20, Chip Johnson. At guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 21, Julianne Smith. And at forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 34, Carrie Hicks. The head coach of the Lady Lions is Kim Sitzman, assisted by Hunter Sutherland.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to Lion TV here in Lion Arena, bringing you in another exciting 5A East Conference matchup tonight. You have your Searcy Lady Lions going up against the Nettleton Lady Raiders. I'm Jordan Jones, LB Wilson joining me once again. LB, great to have you back here. We have another exciting game coming our way.
Thank you. Should be a great game tonight. Got two teams that ought to be familiar with each other, and another big conference matchup here at Lion Arena.
You're right, LB. Lady Lions. Let's see if I can find the record here. I thought I had it. Lady Lions
10 and 12, 2 and 5 in conference. 2
and 5 in conference, holding that 6th place spot in that conference. You have to win out if you're Searcy, if you want to have a chance to have that, you at least have that 4th spot to make it into the state tournament. And it's going to be harder tonight. These teams, two teams faced off against each other on Tuesday night. For everyone watching at home, you're not going to see Trinity Nelson tonight. She's out for the season with cracked rib injury that she suffered Tuesday night. We'll get into more of that later. The Lady Raiders coming in with Hardaway, Cullens, Cunningham, Patterson, and Franklin as it's stolen away by Smith. Smith fighting for the basketball on the inside. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay here for Searcy. Searcy, they're going to be coming in with Johnson. You have Wynn, Julian Smith. You have Kerry Hicks and Cadence Pettis. Johnson on that left side hesitates on the shot. She's going to be rolling around Searcy. You got to be able to drive on the inside tonight. You cannot be afraid to drive in on this Lady Raider team.
Man-to-man defense by Nettleton, so going to need to try to get your offense going into Chip and see what she can do.
As Cadence pitches over to Hicks. Hicks missed the layup, rebounded by the Lady Raiders. In transition now, you have Cullens. Cullens on that left side, pull-up jumper, not going to go. Chip fighting for the rebound. It's hit out of bounds. It's going to say
call.
Searcy basketball.
Yes, going to give it to Searcy. He didn't point, but it's going to be Searcy's ball.
On Tuesday night when Searcy went up against Nettleton, Searcy did a really good job in that first half, keeping it close with Nettleton. As soon as Nelson got hurt, they lost a big man that was really crucial and eventually just let off a lead as Nettleton broke away to pick up that win in conference as Wynn kicks it down low to Hicks. Hicks tries to get it to Smith, but instead passes it out of bounds. It's going to be Nettleton basketball, still 0-0.
A little slow start for both teams. Turnovers. For Searcy tonight, you're going to have to cut the turnovers down and then hit some shots. Searcy also in the man-to-man here early.
So here's Hardaway over on that left side, guarded by Smith. Hardaway drives in, kicks it out. A mid-range jumper, not going to go, rebounded by Johnson.
See if Chip can push this ball up here and get a shot off.
Spot up three. Julian Smith not going to go. Very close. Cadence trying to come in on the rebound. Cadence still working on that wrist a little bit. It has gotten better.
Sears got it taped up, but it doesn't seem to be bothering her quite as much.
So Cullens in the backcourt. Kicks it over to Hardaway. Gave it to Cunningham. In the right corner now. Three-point shot not going to go. There's Hardaway on the attempt. Once again, Lady Lion basketball in transition. Now it's Chip Johnson. Give it over to Jayla Wynn. Jayla, she fouled as she went up for the basket. She'll go to the line for two.
Sue's going to call the foul on. I think 33. That's her first. Team's first. Against this man-to-man, I think what Jayla did right there is that drive. That's what they're going to have to do to try to pick up some fouls, see if they can get some baskets early, because they're going to have a tough time shooting from the outside.
Sure, they figured it out. Jayla's not going to be afraid to drive inside. She's been doing that all season, but specifically whenever Searcy's in transition, that corner seems to be open a lot because teams are focusing so much on Chip in the backcourt, knowing that she can drive in. Jayla's in that corner ready at all times. So Wynn for the second free throw finds the second. Searcy's on the board. We're going to see a full court press now from Searcy. Kicks it over to Hardaway, breaking the press. Hardaway kicks it down low to Patterson. Patterson spins around, kick it out to Cullens. Cullens for three. Won't find it. Offensive board by Cunningham, who kicks it over. Another three-point shot. Not going to go that time. Another offensive board by Cunningham. Cunningham takes it herself. Not going to go that time. Rebounded by Johnson. And now here's Chip in transition after getting a rebound. That was all ball. That was really nice defense from these Lady Raiders. And now in transition this time is Cullens. Cullens makes a move. She'll get a foul called. It'll be charged to Hicks, and Hicks will pick up her first.
It looks like Nettleton is really going to shoot a lot of three-pointers, Jordan. It's, that last trip down, that's all they were looking for. Then they got the rebound ultimately, and she went up, but they were really looking for that three.
So Cullens makes the first. As you're right, LV, might be a shootout tonight. We saw the same situation last week here at home when the Lady Lions took on the Lady Pioneers. Chip got hot from three along with Wynn and Smith. So Searcy, we know they can shoot. They just got to get in those spots to be able to. As Chip, she's going to be pressed in the backcourt. She kicks it over to Smith. As Smith Wynn for three, finds it. Jayla Wynn.
Nice shot by Jayla.
4-2 Searcy. Full court press once again. Julian Smith was a little bit late. Has to get back as that's an easy two for Hardaway. You just got to be ready to get in that press formation if you're Cersei. You won't have a chance. And here's Chip being pressed in the backcourt once again. Saw this last year as well. Chip was also being pressed like this in the backcourt. You're going to have a man open if you're double teamed. You got to find where they are and try to get it to them as fast as you can. As right there, it was Cadence. Cadence thought she had somebody on the inside. She did, but she was guarded by Patterson as Hicks tried to come away with the basketball. So in transition again is Collins. Collins driving in so far every single time she's got the basketball. As Julian Smith gets the rebound for Cersei.
They're playing Chip where they're just not going to let Chip have the basketball. Nice shot, though, by Pettis there as Cadence with the basket, three-point basket. 2 threes here early for the Cersei Lions.
It's really nice to see Cadence shooting the ball once again as well. Since suffering that wrist injury, had surgery on it, has been playing really hard defense since. And we know Cadence can shoot the ball, and that's just her showcasing why she can right there is Patterson with the easy layup for these Lady Raiders. Scoring back and forth. Nobody really has quite the momentum as Chip kicks it over to Pettis. Pettis give it down low to Hicks. Hicks to Wynn. Nice ball movement for Cersei. Oh, just rolls around and out as Jalen Wynn tried to put up that shot there. That's just unfortunate if you're Cersei. You got to get back on the defensive side. Now it's Patterson. Fakes the three. Guarded by Johnson down low. Patterson deciding to go up. She has the basketball. Want to force a jump ball. Will they force a jump ball? They will call it a jump ball, but it's going to stay here for Nettleton.
Nice job by Cersei on the offensive end, making that extra pass. The ball didn't go in the hole, but still what they did was good. That's what you're going to have to do to score under the basket. Jada was there. She just didn't get it to go.
Franklin had to kick it over to Patterson. Patterson, that seems to be their shooter, as she missed another three. Now in the backcourt, here's Chip.
Chip's got a chance to push this.
Chip foul hard, believed by Collins. That's who they charge it to. They'll charge that one to Patterson. Patterson picks up her first. That's Chip. Now she'll go to the line for 2 to try to put Cersei up by 3. Chip does find the first.
That may be how Chip's going to score some points tonight. It's just at the free throw line. If they're going to play you the face up on you the way they are, try to get around them and see if you can, get some easy points off the free throw line.
Quick pitching it over to the middle. Came away with it. Collins, will they call it out of bounds? They will call it out of bounds as Franklin tried to get it back to Collins, their point guard over on that left side. That was really nice job from Chip getting a hand on it, but also nice job from Chip cutting off that baseline.
Double team on Chip, so you should have somebody open.
Carrie Hicks for 3. Got it that time.
Nice shot by Carrie Hicks.
Cersei leads by 6. Under 3 to go here in the first quarter. And here's Collins up top. So I'm going to see Pettis challenging now. You have Franklin inching over. That double screen, that's been effective all year long.
Carrie there. She really, when she, on that crossover, she could have carried the ball.
Hardaway up top, kick it over to Cunningham. Cunningham driving inside in the middle. Cunningham puts up a shot, won't go. Rebounded by Chip. And Chip, she's in a hurry once again. Johnson not slowing down at all. Johnson gives it over to Hicks. Hicks back to Chip. Chip driving over on that left side. Goes up for the layup. Johnson finds a way. Doesn't matter. Double team, triple team. She's going to find a way to get over their man.
She was triple teamed on that play and still was able to get to the basket and hit the layup.
This time the shot goes down for Patterson. Not the 3 that she's been shooting all night, but she definitely has a shot on her as the Lady Raiders have been trying to give it to her every single time they had an offensive possession and has been able to run their offense. Corner was wide open. Jayla Wynn is over there and ready. Didn't have the hands ready.
A little late, but nice drive. Twice she just can't get that layup to go.
She's going to find it eventually. You just got to get that shot. Both shots have just been unfortunate ball placement. 3-point shot this time, not going to go. Cunningham on the attempt.
That one was open, Jordan. Lucky that one didn't go.
So here's Chip over on that left side. They're going to call a carry. That's Chip's move. She's done it all year. Just got to keep it below your waist if you don't want to get that called on you. And Chip just in a little bit too much of a hurry.
If I'm Coach Sitzman, I'm telling them to watch that crossover up front for Nettleton also when, who is it? Collins with the basketball, because when she crossed over, she carried her on that couple possessions ago.
Collins kicks it over to Cunningham. Up top now you have Patterson. Down low, foul's going to be called on the defensive side. Franklin was down low ready.
What hate that for Carrie. That's her second team, but her second personal foul.
So Carey picks up 2, and this is why you really need Nelson. Nelson's not going to be able to play. You don't have your big man down below for Cersei. So Cersei going to go nobody down low. Nobody there to rebound as well. Forced to pick it up. Oh, she did step backcourt. I did see that, LB. You're right. So driving inside now is Patterson. Patterson not going to find the layup. Rebounded by Franklin. Franklin kick it out to Collins. Collins for 3. Won't go. Offensive board by Cunningham. She's been on it all night. Patterson again.
Got to get that rebound. That's about 15 time offensive foul. Good job. Over the back. Foul's going to be on Patterson. Oh, Franklin picked up her second. Okay.
I think I'll take that over Patterson.
For Cersei, Tripp in the ball game for the first time tonight.
So you have Tripp along with Wynn in the corner over here on that right side. Makes a move. Jayla Wynn spot up 3 once again. Jayla Wynn. Cersei leads 17-8. Under a minute to go.
Jayla's feeling that shot tonight. I mean, that's a good looking 3.
Cunningham for 3. Won't go that time. Another offensive board.
Yeah, that's on Wynn there. She's got to go block out and go get the basketball. She took off the other end. That caused Cadence to pick up that foul.
So Pettis does pick up the foul. You're going to see Mia Baker checking into the game for these Lady Lions. Jalen Wynn, she'll take another break.
Yeah, she's got to block out, got to get on her man, even if her man's taking the 3. Missed the free throw.
So if you're Cersei, the question is, do you have another big man? Well, the answer is yeah, you do. It's Liliana Blackman. She is a JV player, but if you need a big man, that's the one to go for if you're Cersei, if you have too many players in foul trouble. Mia on the inside could have probably taken that layup there.
Should have took the shot.
As Jules tried to get it on the inside to Pettis, just an awkward pass to make. Collins stolen away by Johnson. Johnson under 5 to go. Chip in transition, makes the layup, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Chip makes that 2 to extend Cersei's lead to 9 after the first. Cersei leads 19-10 against this Lady Raider team. Lots of momentum if you're Cersei. Let's see what our sideline reporter Samuel Stubbs has to say about it. Go ahead, Samuel.
When you play a team like Nettleton that rotates so well on the defensive end, they're not going to give you very many open shots, but Cersei hit those open shots. 4 threes in that first quarter, a couple from Jayla Wynn, 1 from Julian Smith. They got to keep making those open looks because you're not going to get a ton of them, but Cersei so far in that first quarter doing a really good job on the offensive end, Jordan.
Thank you, Samuel, and LV, he's right. Every time you got in the ball and you have big opportunities, you've made them. Jayla Wynn had a couple of unfortunate misses with the layup and then wasn't spot up for that 3 there, but nonetheless, she's made her shots. Chip's finding a way to get on the inside. You have to have Jules be able, she is a shooter. The freshman, she is definitely a shooter. She's got to be able to make those passes on the inside. We see Cadence already made a bucket tonight. She's going to be a force. This Lady Lions team, they can do it without a big man, and right now that first quarter proved it, LV.
A lot of points. A lot of points that first quarter. 19 points that first quarter, absolutely. That's a great first quarter for the Cersei Lady Lions. Hitting those 3s, getting some transition buckets, everything that you want. Giving up some rebounds. That would be the only negative I could see, especially the offensive rebounds for Nettleton. Got to do a little better job on the boards, but extremely happy with that first quarter for the Cersei Lady Lions.
So Nettleton not moving on that double team on Chip, and Smith, she'll take it herself. It's going to be a jump ball called. As they contested the basketball, she drove on the inside on that left. LV, while we have the time, I'd like to mention about Nelson. She suffered a cracked rib injury Tuesday night during the second quarter from Gleason whenever they were shooting up for the free throws. She was in the middle and just got hit on the way up. Just unfortunate. But Trinity, she's going to be out for the season. Stolen away by Johnson over here. And Johnson, she's going to not be afraid to go. They're going to call a foul as she was in transition.
They got number 10. Is that who they? Taylor Thomas. That's what she's checked into the ball game.
So Cadence with the floater, got it. Nice job driving on the inside there for Cadence.
Not the prettiest of shots, but it went in.
Chip got a hand on it, got it back was Cunningham. Cunningham with the floater.
Chip's pretty active with her hands tonight. That's good to see. You'll get some positive things happen because she's had quite a few steals already.
So Baker kick it over to Smith. Smith. You have Pettis over there on that right side. Here's Tripp. Tripp, she'll take it on the inside. Ooh, tried to make a pass. You might want to go up with that if your Tripp is going to be a foul charge, I believe, to Cadence once again.
I believe so, and that's going to be her second, Jordan.
So
Not
Cadence,
a lot of fouls called on either team so far.
So you have Hicks with 2 and Pettis with 2 for Cersei. Cersei leads 21-12, 6:48 remaining here in the half. And Jayla Wynn, she's going to be set to check back in for Cersei. So kick it over to Cunningham. Cunningham for 3 once again. Now Cunningham starting to get hot.
That's their first 3 of the night. They've taken plenty of them, but the first made.
So Johnson kicks it over to Pettis in the middle. Pettis to Baker. Baker down below, swatted away.
Got to go up strong. Got to go up strong.
So Patterson on the opposite side, trying to give it to the inside to Cunningham, stolen away by Tripp. Tripp, give it to Johnson in the backcourt. Here's Chip now. Forcing the double team once again is Nettleton, and now after that, Collins is going to step away after Johnson doesn't have the ball anymore. Almost carried there.
Boy, almost a double dribble or something. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds on Tripp as she dove for the basketball. It's going to be Nettleton basketball.
Probably got lucky on that double dribble because I think she touched it with both hands, but wound up with a turnover anyway. Cadence sits down as Jayla checks back in.
And LB, this is just going to be another lesson that Chip cannot be the only person that can control the ball. She's going to be double teamed every time. If Chip, after she gets it away, you're going to see Collins move away. So now we're going to be forced to play that man on end because we don't want to leave another person open. That's how they allowed that 19 points in that first quarter. We're also going to see Layson checked in number 14 for Nettleton as well. She came up with that rebound earlier.
She's checked in, I think, because Franklin with 2 fouls.
So Collins driving on the inside. Sorry, that was Cunningham. Cunningham with another 2.
She scored all their points this quarter, so you know who they're going to, who they're looking to right now.
That's a dangerous pass if you're Johnson. Lucky he didn't get stolen away there. As Baker tried to drive on the inside. It was swatted away out of bounds by Collins again. So Baker to take the ball out, has to get it to somebody, got it inside the Tripp.
Ooh.
Almost carried again. Baker spot up 3, won't find it. Nobody there to rebound for Cersei. Chip active on the hands, as you said, hit out of bounds. They're going to say Chip
thought she had it off of Nettleton, but the official thought otherwise.
So you're going to see Franklin check in for these Lady Raiders. You're going to see Thomas check out.
Thomas sits down. Franklin's got 2 points in the ball game tonight. Like we said, Cunningham with all 7 of the Lady Raider points this quarter.
Cersei hasn't scored in 3 minutes. Give it on the inside. Finds the layup that time was Gleason. She checked into the game.
9-2 run by the Lady Raiders here to start this second quarter. And
Baker hesitates on the 3. Smith with the basketball up top. Very loud here in Lion Arena. Players, here's Johnson for 3, won't find it. Almost rebounded by the Lady Lions. Instead, you have Collins over here in transition now in the backcourt for the Lady Raiders. Collins kick it over to Cunningham on the inside. Now here's Franklin, makes a move, stolen away by Johnson. Tripp came up with the basketball. You want to get it to Chip while you have her in the backcourt. And Chip, she's going to take the 3, won't find it that time. Cersei, you can tell they're tired. Nobody's crashing down for these rebounds. Now you have to get back. Chip got it again as you try to get it to the backcourt for Hardaway. Chip, give it over to Wynn. Wynn makes a move on the inside, hit off of her foot, stolen away by Collins. Timeout, Nettleton.
It's not a bad idea. Somebody needed a timeout. I was just thinking somebody needs to call a timeout. They wanted a jump ball. Sitzman wants a jump ball. The officials say no, that Nettleton had possession. So has gotten a little rugged here. Searcy on a scoring drought. Jordan has only 2 points in the first 4 minutes. So it's not a bad timeout for the Searcy Lady Lions. Trust me, they needed it as much as Nettleton did.
Yeah, you're right. As I said earlier, nobody was crashing down on those rebounds. You had Johnson just putting up threes, knowing, hey, nobody else is going to take a shot right now or even drive inside. So let me see if my shot's good right now. She just missed 2 of those. But she had a chance, too. She broke that double team, so she had a feeling that she was going to be able to win that one-on-one. So you got to be able to find your shot if you want to take those shots in the backcourt if you're Chip.
You got a pretty small team on the floor for Searcy, too. So you're going to have to do a really good job of blocking out because you're not – size-wise going to be able to compete with what Nettleton has out on the floor. Cunningham's 5'11", Franklin's 5'10". You know, they've got some girls that have some height on them, a lot taller than what the Searcy Lady Lions are.
He's got to find somebody to crash down on the inside. You have Carrie Hicks, your big man, with 2 fouls early. Probably won't see her until late, maybe 2:30 left in the half. We don't know for sure until Coach Sitzman decides to put her in. But Collins for the Lady Raiders. Nettleton down by 2. 3:48 to go here in the half. Give it on the inside of Franklin. Franklin guarded by Wynn. That's just a free shot. She's going to find it that time.
I mean, you're the tallest player Searcy has on the floor right now is about 5'4".
So here's Smith with the basketball. Give it over to Tripp. Tripp to Wynn. Wynn to Johnson.
Searcy really needs a basket here. This ball game's tied at 21. Another turnover.
So Chip wanted Julian Smith to cut on that inside, but she hesitated, and now just like that, we are tied here in this first half. Collins guarded up top by Zakiah Tripp. Gleason sets a screen, and on the inside, she finds an easy 2.
That was Gleason again. She's come in, hasn't played a whole lot, got 2 quick baskets.
So Johnson driving out on that right side. She was tripped up. Going to be a foul called on Cunningham, I believe. So Cunningham picks up her first.
Just her first, just the team second. Not a lot of fouls this first half on either team. Searcy with only 4 fouls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Nettleton.
Chip hits it off Cunningham's knee to get another chance to inbound it. Cunningham playing really aggressive on Chip. So Chip, had Baker on the inside.
Yeah, just couldn't get it to her.
So a foul called on Searcy, and it's going to go the other way. Baker picks up the foul that time. That's her first.
Mia's first, team second.
Chip had nowhere to go. You're forced to make a move, try to hit it off of the leg to get it out of bounds again. She was just ready for it that time, and she gained possession now for these Lady Raiders, as now they have the lead for the second time here tonight. So here's Franklin up top.
They've kind of gone away from shooting all those threes, Jordan, and that's actually helped them more driving to the basket. They've been able to score more.
It's hit out of bounds by a Lady Lions, going to stay here for these Lady Raiders. You have Gleason and Franklin down low, and you have Wynn and Baker guarding them. So here's Hardaway on the inside.
That looks like a jump ball. Good call. That's a good call. Searcy's basketball. Nice job by Chip keeping her hands on the basketball on that drive there and not fouling.
Active hands tonight, as you said earlier, LV. So far, it's working for Chip. She's been a really strong key player on the offensive side and defensive side. Had a couple of turnovers, scoring key points as well. So here's Chip rolling around, just chasing Chip Johnson. Has to get it away. Give it over to Baker. Baker all alone. You had a shot. You cannot be afraid to take these shots if you're that open. As
to drive in and take that little 7-footer off the backboard. That's your opportunity to score right there. There's nobody there.
So Jalen Wynn on the inside, who just barely missed the layup once again. Jalen Wynn struggling all night on the inside. You have Baker pressing up top. Smith coming around.
Timeout.
So another
Nettleton
timeout,
again.
Nettleton. Time was running down for sure. Almost had that 10-second go in favor for Searcy. And Searcy, you just got to find a way to score some points, LB. That's really about it.
That Searcy's really struggling. The shots aren't going. Turnovers have hurt you some this quarter. but you got to do something. Hadn't got to the free throw line. Find some way to get some kind of points and slow this momentum, Nettleton's momentum down a little bit.
You're Coach Tisman. You got to be telling Mia Baker, hey, you are all alone on that mid-range. Take a floater, just take a mid-range shot. You cannot be giving up those free shots because you're not confident in yourself to make a basketball bucket like that over there on the inside. If Chip's going to be running around, 3 players are going to be chasing her, you at least have 2 people open on either corner or on the inside. She found the man, and the man just didn't decide to take a shot on the inside. Just
take that little runner in the paint, like I said, or just pull up. I know that you don't practice it much anymore, the backboard shot, but you know you've got the opportunity. You've got a wide open shot, but she just didn't feel comfortable taking it.
Just got to be comfortable. Baker didn't play much on Tuesday whenever they had Nelson, so Baker not really much experience with this bunch that Nettleton just came in with. And that's just all about adaptation. LV on the inside, you had Gleason cutting inside. Now she's going to be mismatched by Johnson. Collins.
Cersei still in that man-to-man. They're trying to switch up high, but staying with that man-to-man.
So Franklin give it over to Collins on the inside. Collins, she's going to take a 3, and she's going to find it as shot clock was expiring off the glass. 26-21, Lady Raiders lead. And about a minute to play here. Here's Chip Johnson now rolling around on the right side. 3 people running after Chip.
Timeout, Cersei. Hate that possession last time down for Nettleton, as Collins had no idea that there was 2 seconds left on the shot clock until Coach yelled at her. She just stopped and shot, and it banked in from the front. So good defense by Cersei, and just unfortunately Nettleton was able to come away with the 3-pointer. You could tell, like you were talking earlier, but you really see it right now. The Lady Lions look a little tired. They don't have anything down low to go to. Everything's up high, and really struggled, Jordan, this quarter with only 2 points.
Yeah, coming off that 19-point quarter, only finding 2 so far. Playing good defense until the end, but letting them make that run like that, you just cannot allow it. I'm sure Chip is probably frustrated in the head right now.
She is. I mean, you can see it on her face. She's frustrated. They're double teaming her in the front court, everything she does. When she makes the good pass, for whatever reason, Cersei's not able to come away with any points, and that is frustrating. You're wearing yourself out and nothing's happening.
Just got to be able to get on the board again. If you're Cersei, Chip's making the passes. She's doing everything she can. Come up on the help side. Don't stand around in the corner. She's not going to be able to make that far of a pass. It's most likely going to get stolen. Come up to the free throw line a little bit. You saw Mia Baker set that really good screen for her as she rolled over to that right side. Those are just some small steps that you need to combine those together. Do that every single time. You know the defensive plan, they're not going to stop double teaming Chip until they try to pick up this win if you're Nettleton. So give it on the inside to Baker. Baker has a free layup, and she'll find it. That's what you needed to do. And still, you hesitated right there, but you made the shot. That's the point of it. You made the shot.
That's all she had to do is just take the shot. Have the confidence to take the shot. Nice steal by Chip.
Chip aggressive all night long. Chip in transition, pulls it back.
Ooh, she
hesitated on the 3. Jayla fakes the 3 on the inside floater. Will they call a charge? They will call a charge. That was a really late charge. So Jayla picks up her first.
Team's third. 30 seconds remaining here. Nice crowd filling in, Jordan. Lion Arena tonight. I think it's elementary school night or something. I see quite a few kids here tonight. That's good. That's good. Really good.
Under 30 to play. You have Collins guarded by Smith up top. Johnson's going to be down low watching Franklin in the middle. Calling the ISO play. Collins seeing what she can do. Guarded by Smith. Nice defense from Smith. Ooh, almost carried. They will call a carry. Nice defense from Julian Smith. Called the ISO play. It didn't matter. Collins couldn't find a way to make a bucket.
She did carry. That was a carry, and that was good defense. Now you got the opportunity to hit a shot. Not much time left. Chip in the corner. She's got just wasn't a great opportunity there, Jordan.
Right, Chip in the corner could make something happen there. Triple team once again. It was too late to make a pass. You probably weren't going to find what you wanted. So at the half, the Lady Raiders lead 26-23. Impressive first half, a good first quarter from these Lady Lions. second quarter. Kind of got stumped a little bit, but they're finding their way. So got to find a way to create more opportunities to make those shots. We have Samuel Stubbs here with Coach Sitzman. Go ahead, Samuel.
Coach, y'all did a really good job in that first quarter making open shots. They seemed to adjust, though, in that second quarter, limit the amount of opportunities y'all had. What did they do? What did you see that they did to limit the open shot opportunities that y'all had?
I don't think they did anything different. We got into foul trouble with our bigger players, so it made us a lot smaller, which made the momentum change. I think just playing with all 5 small guards at the same time kind of threw off our chemistry a little bit. I do think that we battled there at the end to figure it out. So as long as we find those open people and settle down a little bit, quit dribbling so much, we should be all right.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Jordan.
Thank you, Samuel. We have exciting second half action coming your way, but in the meantime, enjoy this performance from your national champion cheerleading squad. And we'll be back after the break. You're watching Searcy Lady Lion basketball here on Lion TV. Welcome back to Lion TV here in Lion Arena, covering tonight's matchup between your Searcy Lady Lions going up against the Nettleton Lady Raiders. I'm Jordan Jones, Mr. LV Wilson joining me beside me once again. And LV, the story is basically Searcy, you had a good quarter and you had a bad quarter. That's really all it's been so far. They're only down 3, so this is still a very winnable game considering that first quarter if you're Searcy.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with Coach Sitzman more. Searcy struggled when they got their post players in foul trouble and had to go to a 5-guard lineup. They lost all their chemistry. And like she said, probably dribbling a little too much and some things happened, but an opportunity to right the ship didn't, come away at the end of the first half only trailing by 3.
So in the middle is Patterson. Patterson, she'll take a mid-range, won't go. Rebounded by Chip down low, and here's Chip in transition for Searcy. Lost the basketball. Rolling around now, she's gonna give it over to Smith. Smith, you can't be afraid to dribble. Cadence is wide open down low, didn't find her.
Just didn't see her, didn't have the opportunity.
Here's Jayla Wynn to Smith. Smith with 2, won't go, tried to find the mid-range. Hit off of the Lady Raiders, gonna stay here for Searcy. Just gotta keep your eyes open down low as well. So here's Chip over on that right side, guarded by Cunningham. Got Collins coming over to help. Collins, she's gonna run back to guard Pettis. Here's Carey. Carey takes a dribble on the inside, kicks it over to Jayla Wynn. Jayla Wynn for 3, won't find it. Rebounded by Patterson.
Carey's got, when she gets down low like that, at least look at the basket. She didn't even look that time. I know she was under the basket, but still give yourself that opportunity to at least look to see if you can get a shot up.
Hardaway with the mid-range, won't go, rebounded by Smith. So here's Searcy with another opportunity. Here's Johnson going hard in transition. Chip hesitates on the 3, one of the 2. Hicks wanted to move around on that right side. Smith takes a dribble, finds a 3. Tie ball game, 6:30 to go here in the third quarter.
Nice job by Smith, her first points of the ball game, and just a good job of stopping, taking her time, and making a shot.
Cunningham kicks it to Hardaway. Hardaway with the floater, wide open, she finds it, Hardaway. Caden Hardaway, too easy if you're Searcy. Nobody crashing down in that middle. I think they're too afraid of Patterson down below. You do not want her to get the ball along with Franklin. So they're trying to avoid that. Here's Johnson with the basketball kick, wide open to Carey Hicks. Carey Hicks for 2.
Nice pass. You know when you're double teamed that things are going to happen.
Double team like that, somebody's going to be open as Chip makes a really great pass down below. Collins kick it over to Cunningham. Cunningham to Franklin. Franklin makes a move, trying to get over on the inside on Johnson. Johnson blocked by Chip. Came away with the basketball. Hands are straight up, hit out of bounds. It's going to be Searcy basketball. You see Chip showing some emotion there. Really nice defense from Chip Johnson.
Very good job by Chip, staying with it. And she's done a great job with her hands tonight. Chip's played this whole game, hadn't picked up a foul yet. She's probably got a half a dozen steals.
So here's Wynn driving on the inside, just barely won't find it. Cadence, nice job going up. You're under the basket like you said, but you made that look, and because you made that look, you got a foul.
Absolutely. Wasn't the best shot by Jayla, but she went up with the shot, but gave the rebound then, gave Pettis the opportunity for the rebound.
So Cadence finds the first free throw. Checking in for the Lady Raiders, and see who that is. Is that number 10? That's Thomas checking back in. As Collins will take a break. So Pettis finds both. So here's Hardaway bringing the ball up for Nettleton. Makes a move over on the left side. Spins around, kicks out to the corner. Thomas for 3, won't find it. Rebounded by Carey. Good job getting that dribble off to make sure you won't get a walk called on you.
Tried for the double team again. Going to have a hand check.
So Hardaway picks up her first as she was trying to guard Johnson. Johnson made her miss and she rolled back around and got that foul picked up on her.
Trying to see, I missed who the foul was on earlier, but we'll pick it up here. Double team on Chip again. Chip's going to be wore out time tonight. It's over with.
So Wynn misses the three. Ooh, Cadence almost came up with the rebound, just barely lost it. So now here's Patterson bringing the ball up court. Stolen away by Chip once again. Here's Chip Johnson in transition. Chip looking for an easy 2. Oh, just won't find it.
And then another steal, and Chip's going to pick up the foul that time.
Chip's playing her heart out, bless her heart. Just didn't go her way that time. Tried to go for the one-hander. Her left side was completely contested. Just couldn't find the layup to go that
It's
time.
like she almost lost control of the ball going up. She tried to go up with one hand. It looked really awkward.
Seems like Cersei almost been out of control every single time they're trying to get offensive possession going. Chip being double-teamed, eventually getting triple-teamed. And one time she finds some momentum, just couldn't go on the inside. Here's Patterson turning around, just won't find it.
Once again, good defense by Chip being able to not foul and force a shot that she wasn't comfortable with.
So Higgs down below, didn't want to take it.
Pettis open right there. There you go, Cadence.
That was a really nice look for Cadence as Smith came away with the rebound.
Take it right there. There you go. You're wide open from 8. There it is.
So Cadence once again. Cersei leads now 32-28. 3:52 to go here in the third. Here's Thomas, makes a move on the left, spins around on the inside, fouled by, I believe they're going to charge that. Will they call it on Pettis?
I think so. She was really out of control. Yeah, they're going to charge that on Cadence. That's her third. She's going to have to sit down.
Ooh, that's big.
Just your little bit of size you got, you're going to lose. Cadence aggravated that she's having to sit down.
So Baker will check in for Pettis. Seems like Baker now, she might be the one to try to go in that middle. We just talked about how Baker, you can't be afraid to take those shots. You might have an opportunity here. She checks in for Cadence with 3 fouls. 32-30 now. Chip putting her head down, driving. 4 players down below. Guarding Chip. Baker once again scared to put up the shot. But instead, J-Lo Wynn coming to take that floater instead. LV, you haven't seen that in a long time. 4 players trying to come up and guard Chip Johnson.
Well, they feel like that's what they did that second quarter. It took Cersei completely out of their rhythm, and now with Cadence out of the game, they're not respecting Baker and her taking her shot. So they're going to force the rest of the Cersei Lions
5-second
to beat
violation.
them, not let Chip beat them.
Completely right, LV. I agree with you 100%. 5-second violation called on the Lady Raiders. Here's Cersei with the basketball once again. See if Chip will drive her head down and go. Driving on the left side now.
They're pretty physical on her, too.
Poked away by Thomas.
I think she got away with going out of bounds, coming back in.
So Chip went up for the floater, and she'll be fouled and go to the line. It's going to be called on Hardaway. So Hardaway picks up 2, and Johnson will be at the line to shoot 2. Might be one of the only breaks Chip will get going to the free throw line to catch your breath. So Chip finds the first.
3 out of 3 tonight from the free throw line for Chip. Only with 7 points, but Cersei with a 5-point lead. You'll take that.
Saw this against Batesville. Chip was scoreless after the first quarter. Ended the game with about 21 points. So Chip finds both. 4 from 4 from the free throw line is Chip Johnson as Cersei leads 36-30. 2:50 to go here in the third, LV.
Nice job by the Lady Lions here this third quarter, outscoring the Lady Raiders.
Spot up shot by Franklin, won't go. Rebounded by Cunningham, puts up a shot again. Thomas, the shortest player on the court with the rebound. Another board.
Got to get it off. Got to get the rebound. Can't let them have 4 shots.
So Cunningham. So Baker picks up her second as Cunningham will go to the line to shoot 2 for Nettleton.
Cunningham with first one is good. I've got her now with 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
See Coach Sisman telling their players, do not reach whatever you do as Cunningham finds both. Chip makes a move, give it over to Carey on the inside, makes a move, just barely couldn't get that ball up in time. foul charge to Cersei.
That's a
Carey
bad
picks
Hicks.
up. Yeah.
That's a bad foul on Carey. I'm sorry, as both of our interior post players now with 3 fouls.
Spot up 3, Patterson. Patterson finds a 3. Cersei's lead cut back down to 1 as Coach Sitzman will take a timeout. Seeing about the same resemblance that we seen on Tuesday night. Although it was away, Cersei, they've been keeping up this whole time. Only difference was they had another big man they can go to down below. You saw Nelson down below have some shots over on that left box, or the left corner down below. But now if you're Cersei, just kind of feel, I don't know how to feel about Mia Baker, has all those opportunities down below. She's just barely getting the ball out for other players to be able to score. But you're that open, you just can't be afraid to not take those shots. You have those open shots. If you're that open, you're going to make them half the time, and you're going to miss.
As Coach Sitzman talking to her, they had to go over this at the half because that's what they struggled with the second quarter. So hopefully they were able to scheme some things, little X's and O's, to try to do something different with this smaller lineup on the floor for Cersei. But you played a much better quarter this quarter than you did that second quarter. So got to keep the energy up. Part of what happened there, the end of that second quarter was, I think, fatigue set in a little bit. So hopefully they'll be able to overcome that here this second half. You just don't have a lot of bench for the Cersei Lions.
So you're going to see Carey Hicks take a break for Cersei as Zakiya Tripp will check back in.
And check. Was it 14 or 15?
So Cunningham picks up her second. Trips for 3 in the corner. In and out, won't go. Rebounded by Thomas. Poked out of bounds. Oh, almost poked out of bounds.
I thought it. She dribbled it out of bounds. Official was right there.
She's going to Jayla Wynn check back in the game for Cersei, who just rolls in and out. Rebounded by Smith, who gets it to Johnson. Cunningham is the player that's going to be guarding Johnson, so Chip, sorry, tried
They're
to.
just chasing Chip all over the floor with 2 Nettleton Lady Raiders. Smith open for the 3. It's a good shot, just couldn't get it to go.
Rebounded by Patterson. Patterson out of transition. Takes a power
Chip with
dribble.
them quick hands again. Get in there.
Count the bucket. Jayla Wynn for Cersei. Cersei up 3, looking to extend it to 4. Nice job from Jayla Wynn. Staying composed in transition there. Had players running at you, and you were still able to hold the ball and able to get it in the basket.
Nice basket there by Wynn. Cersei needed that, so good job. See if she can hit this free throw. She's got 11 in the ball game tonight. 2 threes early.
Just misses the free throw, so lead's going to stay at 3. That's Hardaway with the basketball from Nettleton. Driving down below, Hardaway, she'll take another floater. Finds that one that time. Hardaway really good at mid-range.
Hardaway with 6 points now. 1-point ball game. Turned into a really good game here after that slow second quarter for the Lady Lions. Had her down low. Tripp just couldn't come away with the pass.
Here's Thomas with the basketball. Or Patterson, she's going to take it back here in the backcourt.
Not a lot of difference in time between the shot clock and the game clock.
About a 3-second difference, if even that. Rolling around Cunningham. Cunningham free on the inside. Nettleton retakes the lead. Will Cersei hold the basket for the last shot? Cunningham Hardaway up top, trying to contain Johnson. Johnson pull around. She'll take a 3. Won't find it. You can tell that was just a desperation shot for Chip. But now you gave Nettleton another opportunity to put up some points before the half. Before the quarter.
Chip a little quick on the shot. I think, when you're down getting close to the end of a quarter, sometimes your judgment of how much time you got left is a little bit off. Chip was just long on that 3.
Shot's not going to fall down. So at the end of the third, the Lady Raiders lead the Lady Lions 39-38. We have Samuel Stubbs once again joining us right beside us. Go ahead, Samuel.
A much better rhythm in that third quarter than they were in the second. 19 points in the first, only 4 in the second, but 15 in that third quarter. They got back to getting open looks. They got to the free throw line. They got in transition. That was very important. Tori Cunningham, though, for Nettleton, that's who you need to watch. I have her down with 13 points on my letter. She was very dangerous in that second quarter. Cersei shut her down for a majority of the second quarter. She got a bucket there to put Nettleton back on top. Going to be an entertaining fourth quarter, guys. Gordon.
Thank you, Samuel. You're absolutely right, Samuel, at that. LV, you're right there. Here you are at the fourth quarter, only
Absolutely.
down 1. Had a bad quarter. Lady Lions all year long, they've just been struggling with closing out games. That seems to be their issue. They had a bad quarter. They usually come out with a bad half, but that time they came out with an excellent third quarter despite being down heading into the half. So now you have to put in that extra effort. Chip Johnson, as well as she's been doing all night, just got to get up a little bit more to the end of that game and see if Cersei can come out with another conference win here tonight after falling to Nettleton on Tuesday.
Cunningham with 15. Samuel was correct. But for Cersei, you know, Pettis and Hicks have got to be able to stay in this ball game this fourth quarter with 3 fouls. That's going to be a key for Cersei. Can they keep their inside players in the ball game? They've been able to play a better game with those 2 in the game.
So Pettis gets it inside to Smith. Here's Wynn in the corner. Makes a move. Will they call that a shot? And will she go to the line? Let's see what they charge it to. They're going to charge it to Patterson.
Called it a player control or not a player control, but a foul on the floor.
So here's Cadence to inbound the basketball. Just looking for someone, just gets it inside to Carrie Hicks. And now here's Chip rolling around over on the inside. She's going to step back out. She's going to be fouled. Will they call it on Cullins? They will call it on Cullins. So Cullins picks up her second. That might have been the foul we missed earlier.
That was one I missed earlier, yes it was.
On the inside, here's Carrie Hicks.
A little faking going on there. Come on, there you go.
Carry for 2 after the sell from Patterson down below. And here's Cullins to bring the ball up top. Cersei leads once again by 1. 7:30 to go here in the game. Here's Julian Smith guarding Cullins.
Yeah, a little bit too much acting there on that drive by Hicks and able to get that and get an easy basket.
Stolen away by Pettis. So here's Chip. Transition. Rolling around now on the right side. Tried to get it on the inside. Wynn was wide open in the corner. Smith, Cullins, one-on-one. Nice job there from Cullins. Ooh, doesn't find the layup.
Little jump stop, almost came down, had her feet separated, but they didn't call a walk.
They will call a charge on Pettis. That's going to be Pettis' 4th. Oh, that's dangerous. That's just unfortunate and dangerous. Had a floater from about mid-range and runs into her after, and they're going to call the charge.
Yeah, Katie's got to sit back down, take a couple-minute break, come back in with about 3.5, 4 minutes remaining. Hopefully Carrie can be able to play these next few minutes, 3 minutes, without picking up her 4th foul. Katie's got to know she's got 3 fouls too. Sometimes you just have to pull it back out.
On the inside now is Patterson, guarded by Johnson. Makes a move off the glass. Patterson finds a way to give this Lady Raider team the lead once again.
Back and forth, 1 point either way. Chip probably walked, but no foul before the travel.
I don't think so. It was a long 2 steps. I do agree on that, but so Cunningham with 3.
Picks up her 3rd. Chip will go to shoot 2. Chip with 8 points, 4 of those from the free throw line. Get in there.
Rolls around.
Had to work on that one.
Oh yeah.
Took a lot of rim to get that one to go in.
So if you're Cersei, you haven't seen Nettleton with 3 fouls. Do you keep driving the ball inside, try to kick it out to the bonus, and try to win you this ball game, keep driving inside? Let's see what Cersei wants to do on the offensive side, but here's on the defensive side. Hardaway, kick it out to Thomas. Thomas, give it over to Patterson. You have Cunningham over on the right. She's going to be rolling around towards the middle. So here's Cunningham now. guarded by Wynn. Up top was Franklin. On the inside is Patterson, who's guarded by Johnson. Cunningham takes it on the inside. Ooh, almost lost the ball.
She did.
She did lose the ball. So Cersei is going to gain possession now.
Nice job defensively by the Cersei Lady Lions. They forced a lot of turnovers tonight. Can't be disappointed in their defense, giving themselves an opportunity to stay in this ballgame. Fouls have killed them tonight.
So Carey on the
Carey,
inside.
go up. Go up strong. Go up. Keep going up. Keep fighting.
It's going to stay here. Nice job from Carey trying to regain your rebound, even though you didn't get the call you wanted.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting. You got that ball. You got inside position. Keep fighting.
Kick it out to Wynn up top. Wynn makes a move on the inside.
Gotta be something.
Another charge. This time on J-Lo Wynn. Wynn with 2.
I thought she slid underneath her right there, Jordan. That looked like a defensive foul, not an offensive foul.
Lots of charges tonight. Credit to Nettleton. They're setting their feet and they're getting the calls they're wanted. Just really
They've
great
been taught to
defense.
take a charge, so not meaning that every charge is a charge, but they have been taught to take a charge. That's offensive foul.
Offensive foul on, I believe that's Patterson, guarded by Johnson. They were getting Chippy down low, LB. I don't know if you were paying attention down there, but same situation. If Chip's going to get face guarded, you're going to face guard Patterson. Patterson's been dangerous all night long.
4 fouls on Nettleton, so that may be an advantage for Cersei. Cersei with only 2. Opportunity to maybe shoot some free throws here this fourth quarter.
So Hicks, spot up jumper, won't find it.
Not the shot you want right there, though, Carey. That wasn't even, had your foot on the line, even if you made it, it's only a 2.
So here's Thomas and Baker. Hardaway's going to be guarded by Smith. Patterson and Johnson over on the right. Cunningham driving inside, puts up a shot. She's going to be fouled.
Call this one on Chip. Yeah.
So we'll call it on Chip. Chip with 2 fouls. So Collins is going to be set to check back in for Nettleton. As Cunningham finds the first.
Cunningham now with 16 in the ball game.
This is the second. That's huge. 42-42. Johnson makes a man miss, who hesitated on the reset floater and kicks it out to Julian Smith instead.
It's been 1 point either way for quite a while, finally to be tied up. Carey picks up her dribble.
So here's Johnson over in the right corner. Collins coming in for the double team. Smith sets a screen. Johnson rolling around again. Kicks it out to Baker. Baker, give it to Wynn. Wynn for 3, won't go. Rebounded by Collins, picks up her dribble. They want to travel, no foul called. Here's Thomas now over on the right side for Nettleton.
Jalen wanted to travel on Collins, but the official, nothing there. Nice takeaway by Cersei. Out of bounds off Nettleton. So it'll be Cersei's basketball. 4 minutes remaining. I think you're going to see Cadence check back in within the next minute or so. Nice job by Hicks of staying in this ball game and not picking up her 4th foul.
Credit there also to Mia Baker poking the ball out so Chip was able to get it stolen. So Baker rolling around. Here's Carey. Kick it over to Wynn. Wynn to Smith up top. Chip, she's going to stay in the backcourt, create some 4-on-4 pressure. Jalen went for 3 once again. Won't go that time. Carey had a hand on it, poked out. Foul's going to be called on Jalen Wynn, I believe.
Going to be her 3rd, team's 4th. So a lot of fouls here this 4th quarter. .345 remaining, both teams with 4 team fouls. So free throws may become a factor, Jordan, or probably are going to become a factor.
Pay attention once again to Patterson and Johnson. Patterson really wants the basketball, sets a screen. Kick it up top to Patterson. Patterson spot up 3, won't go. Rebounded by J-Lo Wynn.
Go Chip, you got numbers, go.
Chip hesitates, instead rolls back around, give it to Carey.
They're double teaming the basketball everywhere. Foul's going to be called, so Hicks will go to the free throw line.
So Franklin picks up her 3rd.
Hicks will go to the line to shoot 2. She's got 7 points in the ball game. Now, she's played a good game. Those 3 fouls hurt her that first half.
Hicks finds the first. These free throws are going to be huge, LV.
These free throws could decide this ball game here tonight, Jordan, with 3:16 remaining.
Hicks finds both. So
Carey
Cersei
now with 9 points.
So Cersei leads by 2. Here's Collins, going to be guarded by Julian Smith. Franklin and Johnson.
That's a jump ball.
No foul call. They're going to let it roll out of bounds. It's going to be Cersei basketball. Patterson getting upset. But that was really good defense from Julian Smith, getting her hands on the ball. No foul was going to be called. That's all ball.
Could have easily been a jump ball. Luckily, it was called out of bounds off of Nettleton. Nettleton with the possession arrow. Smith with the 3. Oh. Go up, Jay. No foul called.
Thomas in transition. Smith comes to help. Thomas with the floater. It's gonna go. Chip wants the basketball. Chip, she's hungry. In transition now, Chip Johnson. Ooh, Hicks wide open below. Franklin didn't get to her in time. Nobody sees her. Win for 3. Won't go, just barely missed it. Rebounded by Franklin. Tie game once again. Here's Collins now in the backcourt. Has Cunningham in the corner. Instead, kicks it to Franklin. Franklin for 3. Won't go that time. Rebounded by Chip.
Way off. Push, Chip. You got numbers. Push 3 on 2.
Chip with the layup, just barely misses it. A foul's going to be called on Patterson. Patterson with 3. I will say this, that was all ball. I agree with Patterson on that call, but instead, we're going to see Jayla Wynn going in the line to shoot 2 for Cersei.
Patterson picks up her 4th foul.
Oh, her 4th.
I've got her with 4 now. I may be wrong.
So Jayla misses the first.
Jayla's had a good ball game tonight. She needs this free throw right here, though.
Jayla Wynn misses both. Still tie ball game.
Timeout, Nettleton.
So Nettleton takes a timeout.
Kind of surprised that we haven't seen Cadence back in the ball game, but the Cersei Lady Lions have had a little bit of chemistry, as Coach Sisman called it, with this bunch. So I'm assuming that's why she's left her on the bench, but I think you're going to see her back in with just a little under 2 minutes remaining here in regulation.
Got to get Cadence back in the ballgame. She's been such a good force on offense and defense, getting some shots up tonight, playing excellent defense as well. So for Cersei, got to be able to make these free throws when you have opportunities. Cersei struggled against Marion, trying to hit those free throws. One of the reasons that they lost that game, that was so winnable because of how many free throw opportunities they had. And Jayla Wynn going over 2 in that series right there. It goes to show how crucial these moments are. Tight ball game, conference play. You want to win out to try to at least clutch state. And now you have a huge opportunity. Chips just playing hard all game long, LV. And I don't know how she does it myself. I mean, dribbling around 3 players and still finding a wide open man, just not able to put up the shot. Sometimes you have been able to put up the shots, but now coming down to where it matters, under 2 minutes to play here in a really big ball game if you're these Lady Lions. You've got to be able to want it more.
Just keep playing hard. You're doing everything right. You're in this ball game. There's under 2 minutes remaining. Keep playing hard. Try to get good things to happen. As Cadence stays on the bench. As Baker still in the ball game for Cersei. Other than that, the starter's in the ball game. Baker. Got bailed out.
So Hicks with 4.
Hicks with her 4th. 5th team foul on the Lady Lions. Both teams with 5, so it's free throws from here on out.
As Patterson makes the first.
Patterson with 8 points now. That's her first. I'm sorry.
So Patterson with both.
She made them both. Give her 9.
So still no Cadence. Check in yet for Cersei. Baker over on the left side. Johnson choosing to roll around the right, put her head down. Going to see Smith, who Johnson wanted Mia Baker in the cut. Instead, Smith forced to dribble, kick it over to Baker. Baker to Wynn. Wynn on the inside, makes a move, layup, barely, just won't go. Got a double team in the corner.
They were able to get out of it.
Nice step through. Patterson, hit off of Cullen's leg. Did she lose it? No, she didn't. Kick it back over to Thomas.
She almost lost it.
Now for Nettleton, you're going to try to draw some time.
Just play good defense. You're only down a basket. That's no big deal. You're only down 2. Actually, a 3 will put you back in the lead. Just don't give them a good shot.
So here's Franklin. Hesitates on the shot.
They're going to have to take a bad shot here. There's no time left.
Franklin, just barely finds the 3. 49-44, under a minute to play. Timeout, Searcy.
Oh, my goodness. Couldn't have asked for any better defense by the Searcy Lady Lions. Franklin just throws one up and it goes in.
Saw that earlier with Collins as the shot clock was expiring. Just threw up a shot and banked it off the glass.
2 threes, 6 points. The difference in this ball game have come on shots with 1 second left on the shot clock when they just threw them up there. That's heartbreaking right there for the Lady Lions.
Playing so good all game long. Just by some chance being able to find those last second shots. You saw Franklin hesitating on the shot as soon as she got the ball. Now she's forced to put up a shot and it goes in. Credit to her. She's had a heck of a game as well. 45
seconds remaining. You don't have to have a 3 right here, Jordan.
No, you don't.
Just go down, but you need a quick basket. You need to get something. You need it fast. And but you got to score right here. If you don't, then that gives them an opportunity to pull out to a over 2 possession ball game. That's going to be difficult. So you could go in if they're going to try to take chip away, see if you can't drive the basket, hit one of those layups, and then give yourself an opportunity then to either make the steal or commit the foul.
Jayla Wynn just unfortunate all night, just barely been able.
That last drive, perfect drive, laid the ball up there, it just spun out, just would not go. Double team on Chip in the backcourt. Tried to get a screen from Hicks. Pettis back in the game, tried to give her a screen. Smith looking for the 3s, wasting too much time, Jordan.
Got to put up a shot.
Finally get a foul call.
So it'll be Julian Smith to go to the line to shoot 2 for Searcy with 30 to go.
Thomas with her second. Smith needs to hit both these free throws.
And she does find the first. So full court press if you're Searcy. You see Thomas probably in the backcourt looking for a cherry pick. You see Jayla Wynn being active back there as well.
They take Franklin out, put a guard in to help Nettleton because they know Searcy's going to put pressure on the basketball. Smith's second free throw is good. And Searcy will take another timeout. I think that leaves them with 1.
So Searcy, they're going to bring in their speed package here. They're going to bring in Zakiya Tripp along with Mia Baker here in this full court press. Nettleton, they're going to expect it. Patterson, last time she got the ball in the corner, she was trapped, had nowhere to go, just steps through the defense and makes a pass across the court to beat it. So Searcy down 3 here in the 4:30 to go. You see what Searcy can do here on this full court press. We've seen Searcy do this before. One of the things I recall last year, I'm sure you remember, LB, that Greene County Tech game that Chip had whenever she put up that shot to go into overtime.
3 and put them into overtime. You still got plenty of time. 30 seconds is a ton of time.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you don't get the steal, commit the foul, make them go to the free throw line, beat you, take your opportunities to try to, claw your way back into this ball game. It's not over with by any stretch of the imagination. Kids not tonight, there are kids everywhere. If the camera angle we have is not showing them on the Nettleton side, but if you turn around, Jordan, and look at the Searcy side, there is youngsters everywhere. Biggest crowd of the season.
So Hardaway gets it.
Got a foul.
Collins
throws it over. Turned it over. Oh, he said they called timeout before these. No, he called Nettleton timeout. Oh, but the whistle blew after she threw it away. So anyway,
he held up the 10-second sign, so I'm confused. So I guess.
Well,
a
it was
timeout.
30 seconds. It's 21-9, so it's only 8 seconds. So that wasn't it. But he said that Nettleton called a timeout while the Nettleton player had possession, but he didn't. The whistle didn't blow till she'd already thrown it away. So got lucky right there, did the Nettleton Lady Raiders.
Woo! Nettleton barely caught a break. Yeah,
Just very close.
Too close.
I thought Cersei had that turnover they were looking for. So now, if you don't get this, you're going to have to foul,
Yeah.
Jordan. You got to foul. So. Nettleton will get the ball. Of course, you reset the 10 seconds. So, nobody in the ball game except for Pettis that, if Pettis picked up the foul, that would be her 5th foul.
5.
No, they're going to call
timeout.
another timeout. That's it for Nettleton. That'll be their 5th timeout. Nice job by Cersei defensively there, not allowing the inbound pass. So, full timeout for Nettleton. But Cersei defense putting some pressure on the basketball here right at the very end.
That's 2 amazing sequences. You
Uh-huh.
need one more. One
Just
more
one
good
more.
defensive sequence is
Get
what you
that ball
need.
back. Absolutely. Get that ball back.
Just got to get the ball and see what you can do from there. So is time too low, LB, that you might be forced to take a 3 now, or do you want to try to take another 2 and try to apply some more full court pressure?
With 21 seconds left, you're almost to the point you have to take that 3 now. I'm not a huge fan of taking a lot of 3s if you don't have to, like that, but with only 20 seconds left, you've only got 1 timeout left. You give them the ball back, that would make it really hard. Cersei cheerleaders here, of course, the national champion cheerleaders, as we talked about, went to Dallas a couple of weekends ago, came away with that national championship trophy. You see Juliana Smith, she was not going to let that Nettleton Raider get position. Pick up the foul. There you go. That's all right. That's all right. Chip with the foul. Chip's got plenty to give. You're going to put Patterson on the line. That's okay.
Patterson hit both free throws last time she was at the line.
You still got 20 seconds left. Even if she hits 1, you still have opportunities.
So Patterson finds the first. Hicks is going to check in. Baker's going to sit out. Baker was only in for that full court press, bringing in their speed package there. Cersei did. So 20.5. Now down 4 is Cersei. Misses the second.
Got to get the rebound. Oh, no! Going to call the ball off Hicks. That's gum.
So Hicks touched the ball last. Hardaway checks in for Cunningham.
Boy, I hate that.
So Cadence, watch your back.
Hate that for Carey. Got a foul. There you go.
So Jayla picks up her 4th. 15.8. Now Hardaway will be at the line to shoot 2 for Nettleton.
She has not shot a free throw tonight. She has 6 points. Still with 6. Still an opportunity, Jordan. It's not over with yet. You're going to have to come down and hit something and use that timeout, no matter what. Second free throw is good.
So Cunningham will check back in for Hardaway. So Cersei, they're going to roll the ball in.
Still only officially need a 2 if you're the Cersei Lady Lions, being down 5. Chip with a long 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. Dadgum. Thought Cadence had a chance for the rebound, wasn't able to come away with it. Cadence just fouled out. Three, 5, 7, 9 points for Cadence Pettis tonight. Just a struggle all night for Cadence. Picked up 2 early fouls. Seemed like everything she did, she was fighting to try to stay in the ball game.
Thomas misses the first. Hardaway will check back in.
Down 5, 6 seconds left, Jordan. It's going to take a miracle here for the Searcy Lady Lions.
So they're going to clear out. So she hits both. So Johnson tries to put up a miracle. Won't go down, and that's going to do it. Nettleton goes 2-0 against Searcy, 52-46. They come away with the victory here tonight. Amazing game on both sides of the floor by both teams. Chip played her heart out. Cadence did her thing as well. Unfortunate game for Jayla Wynn here tonight. Julian Smith played amazing defense and offense. Carrie Hicks came up big here tonight too. Everything was starting to click a little bit in the beginning, but slowly towards the end, had one bad defensive play, and that's all it came down to, LB, with just one defensive possession. Changed this course of this game.
You had 2 different shots by the Nettleton Lady Raiders at the buzzer that they were able to hit 3-pointers, and there's 6 points. The final, it was a 6-point ball game. You know, Pettis with 9, Wynn with 11, Chip with 10, Hicks with 9, Smith with 5, and Baker with 2. Very balanced scoring for the Searcy Lady Lions. Just unfortunately not able to get over the hump tonight.
And that's going to do it once again. Boys action coming up here soon. Lady Lions fall to the Nettleton Lady Raiders, picking up as the Nettleton Lady Raiders probably moving up in that conference seating a little bit to try to clinch their spot in the state tournament. Once again, Nettleton Lady Raiders picking up the win against the Searcy Lady Lions, 52-46. Boys action coming at you here in under 10 minutes. You're watching Searcy Lady Lion basketball here on Lion TV.